r/NoSleep. My friend has a camera that will show you your last photograph before you die. Part 3. We pulled up to a 70s split level bordered by tall hedges. Brady drove into the garage, and as soon as we came to a stop, Casey stormed out of the car. Casey! Wait! I called out, following after her. I don't want to talk to you, Casey snapped back. I'd never seen this side of Casey. Sure, I'd seen her angry, but not like this. Her usually excited, chipper tone had been replaced by a low and hollow voice. Her blue eyes flashed with anger. Brady brushed past her and opened the door into the kitchen, raising his finger to his lips. My mom's asleep, so be quiet, okay? The three of us followed in quietly. Where's the guest bedroom? Casey muttered. I just want to go to sleep. Up there. At the end of the hall. Without another word, she disappeared up the stairs. The door slammed loudly a few seconds later, and Brady winced. She'll get over it, he whispered to me. No, she won't. But it's okay. I was gonna break up with her anyway. Really? I shook my head. It wasn't working. So what do we do now? Maribel asked. Her first words since the photo. She hadn't said a word during Casey and my fight in the car. Get some sleep, I guess. It's almost 3 a.m., I replied. Maribel glanced at me, but then immediately broke eye contact and looked down at the floor. Did Casey ever say where she got the camera? Brady asked. I shook my head. Just said a friend gave it to her. Whoever they are, they probably know what's going on. Maybe they can help us, he replied, glancing at the stairs. I don't think you'll get any answers out of Casey tonight, Maribel muttered. Let's just go to sleep. I'm so tired. You want to take my room, Maribel? Or Benny and I can be in my room, and you can be on the couch. I'll take the couch, she replied. Sure. The three of us moved into the family room. Brady bent down and, grunting, pulled out the couch. The rusty hinges creaked and groaned. Hang on, need to get you guys blankets and pillows, he said, brushing past us. His footsteps receded, and then Maribel and I were alone. A few seconds ticked by. Our eyes didn't meet. Sorry, I finally said, breaking the silence. I know this is really stressful, the photo, and everything. It doesn't mean anything. What? The photo. The future is totally undetermined. You and Casey changed the future by not going back to her house. The photo of us, it's only showing one possible timeline among infinite ones. She shook her head. It doesn't mean anything. Her words felt like a gut punch. Oh. Okay. I sat down on the bed. When the silence got to be too much to handle, I got up again and began pacing the room. I thought I saw Maribel open her mouth at one point to say something, out of the corner of my eye, but then she closed it again. The old wooden floor creaking under my feet was deafening. Guys? Brady's voice. Coming from the kitchen. Sounding terrified. Maribel and I ran over. We found him hunched over the kitchen counter, his back turned to us. My stomach plummeted like a rock. My photo changed, he whispered. He stepped away from the counter. No. Brady's photo was the photo we'd taken earlier. Him standing next to the tree. Lit by the orange flames of the fire pit. He's going to die soon. My heart began to pound. I felt weak. Maribel leaned over the counter, staring at the photo. But I backed away. I reached into my pocket and pulled out my own photo, holding it up to my face. No. It had changed, too. It was also me standing next to the tree. Maribel's mouth dropped open. No. No, no, no. She scrambled back into the family room. I heard the loud zip of her purse, and then she ran out of the darkness, breathless. Mine changed too. So we all die, together? I asked, my voice shaking. Maybe he comes here, Maribel said. Maybe Casey's neighbor followed us here and is gonna murder us all. Brady, did you lock everything? I think so, he replied, his voice weak. Check the back door, she said, as she raced to the front. I ran over to the sliding glass door and tugged on it. Locked. Brady ran into the garage, checking the big door, then ran back in and locked the door into the garage. Back door's locked. The garage is too, Brady replied. Maribel rushed back, nearly out of breath. The front door wasn't locked. He could be in here already. There's no way. We just got here, I said. But the photos didn't change. Look. Maribel held up her photo, now crumpled at the corners. We're still going to die. Okay, calm down, Brady said. We'll do a sweep of the house. Okay. We methodically walked through the house, opening closets and cabinets, peering inside. No one was there. But we did find one of the windows in the living room open, the curtains billowing in the wind. Brady slammed it shut. When we got upstairs, Brady took a quick peek in his mom's room. She was fast asleep. He tiptoed in and checked her closet. Empty. The guest bedroom, however, was locked. Casey. I called through the door. Nothing. Maybe she's already sleeping, Brady said. Or maybe she's already dead, Maribel whispered. Guys. I'm sure she's fine, Brady said. He started down the stairs. I need to go set the burglar alarm. A few seconds later, the beeping of the keypad came from downstairs. I think we should check on her, I whispered. Maribel nodded. Me too. Should we just break the door down, or something? Hang on. Maribel reached up into her curly dark hair. After a few seconds, she slid a metal bobby pin out. Then she knelt on the ground and slid it into the hole in the doorknob. Clicking sounds came through the hallway as she tried to unlock it. What the fuck are you doing? Casey's voice came through the door, aggravated and harsh. Sorry, we just wanted to. I don't want to talk to anyone. I heard a screech of aggravation, and then a dragging sound followed by a thump at the door. It sounded like she was wedging something against the door. Casey, our photos changed, I called through the door. They're all us by the fire pit. Did yours change, too? Go away. I fucking hate all of you, she screamed. Maribel and I exchanged a look. Then we headed back downstairs, to find Brady pacing back and forth in the kitchen. They didn't change, he told us. We're locked in. The burglar alarm is on. Unless Casey's neighbor breaks through a window and shoots us all in like 3 minutes flat, it doesn't make sense. My guess is, it's a fire. Or a gas leak. Or Casey. We turned to Maribel. She sounds completely unhinged in there. What if she comes out and kills us? There's no way she could, Brady started. Her dad has guns, I interjected. She could sneak out while we're sleeping, get a gun, come back and shoot us. Do you really think she's capable of that? Brady whispered. I don't know. Honestly. I don't know her that well. I always felt like I was talking to a mask. All her photos are so posed, and she's always keeping up this, like, cheerleader cool girl persona that feels so fake. How she was acting tonight. I've never seen her act like that. So what do we do? Maribel asked. I don't know. I guess, we leave, and see if the photos change, I replied. What if it isn't her? We can't just leave her here. And we can't just leave my mom here either, Brady said. What if it's a fire or something? What if one of us goes? and checks if their picture changes. And the others stay here and make sure the house doesn't burn down. I guess, that makes sense, Brady said, hesitating. So which one of us goes? I asked. A few seconds of silence passed between us. I guess I will, Brady finally said. Your pictures might not change either way, if one of you is Casey's target. I'm the only one that would just be collateral damage. Besides, I don't really trust you guys driving my car, he said with a small smile. Okay, sure. Wait, but you have to plan not to come back, Maribel interjected. If you're just going for a drive, the photo, or camera, or whatever might know that. She pulled out her phone and began frantically tapping at the screen. What are you doing? Brady asked. Calling the Motel 6. A pause. Hi, I'd like to make a reservation for tonight, please, just one. I'm not gonna pay for a motel. You got a better idea? No, sorry, I wasn't talking to you. Yeah, I do. My uncle lives in Belleville. He'll put me up for the night. Maribel glanced at him. Okay. Sorry, cancel the reservation. We found something else. A few minutes later, Brady headed out. I'll call you when I get there, he said, and tell you what the photo is. We listened to the rumble of his engine, and after he'd pulled out, we closed and locked the garage door. I pulled out my phone, flipping it over nervously in my hands. We're going to be fine, I said to Maribel, when I caught her looking at me. She laughed. Oh, really? Yeah. She glanced down at my hands, flipping the phone over and over. I think you need more convincing than me. We sat down at the kitchen table. Maribel opened a drawer and, after rummaging around, pulled out a huge chef's knife. If Casey really does go crazy on us, she said, smirking at my shocked expression. Do you think she'd try to kill us? I asked. I dunno, she's your girlfriend. Yeah, but she's still your friend. Do you think she'd do something like that? I whispered. Her smile faded. I dunno. Casey has always been, emotionally volatile, I guess, is the word. Like, one time we were swapping dresses, and I tried on this one dress that, I dunno, was very special to her for some reason, I guess. And she flipped out at me. Like, screaming at me, calling me a bitch, the works. I'd be furious at her, except she went completely back to normal as soon as I gave it back. Ha. I'd never really seen that side of her. Yeah, I think she probably hides the crazy from all her boyfriends. The conversation fizzled out, and we sat there in awkward silence, listening to the ticking of the annoying bird clock Brady's mother had hung up. Maribel looked down at the knife, her reflection in it. I picked at my cuticles. And then, suddenly, my phone rang. I jumped and flipped it over. It's Brady. I picked it up. Hello. But from the instant I heard his voice, I knew something was terribly wrong. The photo, it changed, but it's not, oh, God, I think I'm going to die. Slow down. I can barely understand you, I said, anxiety flooding through me. At the same time Maribel asked, what's he saying? I grabbed the photo and switched it to speaker. What did the photo change to? I had to get on the highway. To get to Belleville. And there's that toll, right? Well, my picture changed. To the security camera picture, from me driving through the toll. What? The picture is me, driving through the toll, 10 minutes ago. Oh, no. There's another toll coming up in 5 miles. That means I die before I get to there. Can you turn around? Maribel asked. No, there's this huge median. Pull over, she shouted. Do something, anything, that you weren't planning to do. Pull over and get out of the car and start running. But Maribel was interrupted. Wait, what the fuck is that? Brady asked, his voice weak, confused. But before he could explain, it happened. Crack. An ear-splitting crash came through the speakers. And then the call dropped. Maribel and I sat there in stunned silence, staring at the phone. Tears burned my eyes. My arms were frozen, my entire body stuck to the chair, staring at the black screen. We didn't want to say it. But we both knew. Brady was gone. Thanks for watching. Please press the like button if you enjoyed and the notification bell next to the subscribe button to never miss another video. Let me know your thoughts below. Subscribe for the next part. Bye.